The big question on everyone's lips is, what is the next Xbox going to be called? The reality is, Microsoft spends millions of dollars researching what names work and what names don't. The original Xbox was initially called Direct Xbox. Consumer testing revealed that shortening the name to Xbox was far more popular, and so Xbox became the official name of the console. The Xbox 360 was known during its development as Xenon and Xbox 2. After numerous other names were suggested and rejected, the design team settled on Xbox 360 because it put gamers at the centre of the circle. Microsoft went to the public and asked both gamers and non-gamers what they thought of when they heard the name 360. One survey taker said,
The first time I kissed my girlfriend on the Ferris wheel, it was delicious.
Another responder said,
I love music. The word 360 makes me think of vinyl.
Another said, dude, the first time I landed a kickflip on my skateboard, it was like totally gnarly. And another said, when I exchanged rings with my husband in our vows, and I understood the significance of the ring, you know, a lifetime commitment. The answers the team learned were wildly different because of the ambiguous nature of the name, but they all connected with a theme. They were all emotional, personal experiences that evoked joy, and that is how the 360 was born. With the imminent arrival of Microsoft's next-gen console, I thought it would be fun to run through all its rumoured names. Names such as Durango. Now, I think we can rule this one out because, as we've seen with DirectX and Xenon, codenames never make the final cut. Xbox 720. This is how the majority of gamers and the media refer to Microsoft's next console. 360 plus 360 equals 720. Clever, right? No, it's not clever. The number 720 has no cultural or symbolic meaning like 360 does. I can guarantee you that the next Xbox will not be called Xbox 720. Xbox 3. There's simply no way it'll be called Xbox 3. It just wouldn't make any sense. Cross this one off the list. Xbox Infinity. Now, I kinda like the sound of Xbox Infinity. It has a nice next-gen feel to it and suggests a brand that stretches into the future and beyond. Now, some Xbox conspiracy theorists believe that Microsoft has already dropped a huge hint about Infinity being the next Xbox's final name. Why do they think this? Well, they say that if you turn the Windows 8 logo on its side, you get the Infinity symbol. Personally, I'm not fucking convinced. But I digress. Back to potential next-gen Xbox names. Xbox Next. It's short and to the point, but leaves Microsoft with a big problem. What on earth would they call their next console? Xbox Next again? I can't see this making the final cut. Xbox Loop. Now, Loop feeds into the whole circular 360 kind of vibe, but when I think of Loop, I think of legal loopholes or a video getting stuck on loop, and of course, the awesome film Looper. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it now. It's fucking brilliant. But I don't think Loop is a serious contender. Here's what I think the next Xbox is going to be called. Drumroll, please. Xbox. That's right, Xbox. No fancy numbers or trendy symbolic names. Industry experts believe Microsoft will return to the simple name that kickstarted their console career over 12 years ago. Why simply Xbox? Well, Apple has an extremely successful business model that every other tech company on the planet wants to emulate. Before Apple released the third generation iPad, there was much speculation as to what it would be called. iPad 3, iPad HD. In the end, they called it iPad, and everyone was cool with that. The general public simply accepts that every new iteration of the iPad is simply called iPad. And let's not forget that Microsoft has recently hired Andrew Kim to work with their Xbox team. For those of you who don't know, Andrew Kim made a name for himself when he set about redesigning Microsoft's corporate branding. It was all unofficial fan work to begin with, but then it went viral and led to Microsoft hiring him. His unofficial redesign included changing the famous four-square Windows logo into a simple parallelogram. This minimalistic design concept could very well be an indicator of Microsoft's plans for its next-gen console, and it certainly ties into the rumours that the next Xbox will be called just Xbox. But until Microsoft officially confirms the name of its next-gen Xbox, this is all still speculation. So guys, let me pass the question over to you. What do you think the next Xbox will be called? Leave a comment below and let me know. Thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and if you haven't already done so, subscribe to this channel for all the latest next-gen Xbox news. And as always, thanks for watching, you beautiful bastards.